Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Ratliff Mandolins weekly production diary series. It's our 49th edition, so welcome you to it. This week I concentrated mainly on the two mandocellos that we have going on in the batch in an effort to bring them a little closer to the same stage of construction as all of the other instruments in the batch. And to that end, I'll show you the first little video clip of the K4 with the top carved out and roughly graduated, and then we glued in the tone bars, and here's a shot of me sanding those tone bars. And so now we have the top. It's more or less ready to go, ready to be glued onto the sides, which have already been prepared with the kerfing and everything, and that will be the first thing I do probably Monday morning, is to glue that on there, and then we will have an entire instrument. And speaking of gluing tops on the sides, the K5, which is the guitar-shaped mandocello, here's a shot of it showing off its brand new tone bars. After that was cleaned up and everything, that top was glued onto those sides, and here's a shot of it coming out of the mold for the very first time. And after it comes out of the mold and the overhang is trimmed up and it's kind of roughly sanded just a little bit, the F-holes are put in. After the F-holes are put in, then it's time to put the binding on. And as you can see, I have applied the binding. I haven't cleaned anything up. It's really rough and all the glue squeeze out and everything's there. But we now have, for the first time, a complete instrument minus the neck and the back, which is the next thing that we'll work on next week. Now that pretty much takes care of about everything I got done this week. I did get to work briefly on the leopardwood mandolin. As you can see, the squared up neck stuff from last week, I sawed everything to profile, and there's all the pieces coming off. And so here we have a neck that is more or less ready to glue into the body, and we'll tackle that next week as well. And so I hope to see you then on the next week's edition, the 50th, of the Ratliff Mandolins weekly production diary series. So we'll look for you then. Thanks.